Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out a bunch of new makeup that I picked up from Target. It was actually really awesome because I ordered it all on the Target app and somebody else did the shopping. I just went into customer service and I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up an order, and then they brought it all out to me, and it was really, really easy and convenient because I'm all about convenience. Y'all know I love the grocery pickup. And I was like, let me find out I can order makeup online and have somebody else go look for it for me. That's amazing. So I don't know if I have enough for a full face, but I do have a lot of products. Some are new, some are not so new, but all of them are new to me. So if you guys want to get ready with me for the next few minutes, hang out, let's talk a little bit, then let's go ahead and jump right on into today's video. Before we get started, if you are not subscribed to my channel and you like videos like this and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe and turn on your notifications and give this video a thumbs up because that lets me know y'all are liking the content that I am putting out. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't have a new primer, and because it's been a while since I washed my face, because I'm pretty sure it's like 12 o'clock, I'm going to use my Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I didn't even open my mirror, so okay. The foundation that I'm going to be using is the NYX Born to Glow. I have the shade Caramel. I was going to try out the new CoverGirl Skin Milk, the one in the pink and white packaging, but I accidentally messed up and watched a few first impressions and they were not so good. So I was like, I ain't gonna try it. I'm going to apply it using my Morphe sponge, and I was a little nervous about the shade that I picked, but I think it might actually be a good match. Oh, it's a little light. It's a little light. So this foundation claims to be a naturally radiant foundation. I would say that the coverage is probably about medium. I may try to apply a little bit more right here on my cheeks where I have a lot more like hyperpigmentation, just to see if it can cover it up. I don't think I used that much. It is kind of hard to tell because normally with a pump foundation, obviously you're like, okay, I used 2 pumps, 1 pumps, whatever, but I didn't take very much. So I don't think that I used a ton of foundation, which is good. I feel like sometimes with the squeeze bottle foundations, you never really know how much product you're using and how much is left in the bottle, especially since the packaging is all black. I can't see, you know, how much is left. So I applied a little bit more right in this area, and I do think that it added a little bit more coverage. So I'm gonna try it again here on this side, and I'm just adding like 1 little drop, and we'll see if it adds a little bit more coverage here as well, because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on this side of my face. I don't know why, but so I do think that it covered a little bit more. I can still see through it. So I would definitely say that this is a buildable foundation, but I don't know if you're going to be able to build it up to full coverage. Now, if you have perfect skin and you don't have skin like me, then this is going to give you more coverage than it did for me, obviously, because I have a lot more, you know, imperfections to cover. But I do really like the finish. It has like a slight glow, and I'm more into the whole like glowy, dewy foundation look than matte. I used to be like a full-on matte. I don't want no type of glow, like nothing. I want it looking very flat. But I feel like the older I get, my taste has just changed so much with makeup and what I like. And I just like a more like natural glow. I'm happy to report that I have a new concealer to try. I know y'all are probably so tired of seeing me use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but y'all, it's life. But I'm going to be trying the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I got the shade Tan Walnut. So it says, camouflage those pesky spots and under eye circles with this high coverage, hydrating, and long wearing concealer. That is a really big doe foot. Oh my gosh. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So hopefully, oh, this is darker. Okay, so we're gonna use it to conceal. Oh my god, it feels so good. This concealer is obviously darker. It's got a different undertone than the foundation. So I put it on the perimeters of my face, not to contour, but so I don't look like I got a mask on. This is blending out gray. Oh dear, oh dear. Look at this. Oh, this is not... What does it look like when I blend it out under my eyes? So I'm taking my Wet n Wild foundation, and I'm probably gonna look very cakey, but we're gonna try to push through, and I'm just gonna cover this mess that I did to myself on my face. I can't even. I need a brush. I just blended out the Wet n Wild foundation over my face because I just felt like we were going down a very, very slippery slope and it wasn't about to be savable. And I have videos to film, like I cannot, I ain't got the time. So the next product that I have is also an e.l.f. product. This is the Halo Glow Setting Powder, and I got the shade, I got the shade medium, and I'm gonna try this out. It is supposed to be a loose setting powder, and I have been absolutely loving my Wet n Wild loose setting powder, but let me show y'all what it looks like right now. Don't laugh. This is what my setting powder looks like because I dropped it, it exploded, so I've had to keep it in this container, but I'm still using it because it is a bomb setting powder. But it is very, very messy. So when I saw this one, I was like, let me try it out. Here is what the packaging looks like. It looks like basic e.l.f. packaging, really nice, made out of plastic. I do like the black, but I also kind of love that some of their products have white packaging now too. I just really like how sleek and minimal their packaging is. I think it's really pretty. So let's go ahead and see. Ooh, it's a twisty thing. I like that. So you can close it and then turn it to the sifter side. I really like that, so hopefully I don't make a huge mess. So I'm just gonna start off with a little bit in the cap and dip my sponge. This powder does come in 3 different shades. They have light, medium, and deep. And the medium so far looks like a yellowy powder, which I do like. I don't see a glow where I have applied the powder. I'm not mad at that, but I feel like if it's gonna say Halo Glow, I don't really know. It just looks very mattifying. I don't have a new face powder, so I'm gonna go in with my Holy Grail Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade Tan. I'm really excited to try out this bronzer. This is by Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Bronzer, and I have it in the shade Endless Summer. If you guys keep up with makeup videos and you watch like people's favorites, which I love watching people's favorites, so many beauty influencers talk about the Butter Bronzer, but they have not offered it in the shade deep enough for me to use, which is not even that deep. So I've never got to try it, and I was looking for a bronzer, and I was on Target's website, and I was like, oh wow, like Butter Bronzer has new shades? Like, let me find out. And they actually go pretty deep, and I wasn't mad at it. So I was like, let me find out that I'm about to have a new drugstore favorite if I can even get it out of the freaking box. I'm so excited. Oh my god, it does smell so good. Like, people are not playing. Oh, cute. It comes with a little sponge applicator. What is this? I thought it was a brush, but it's like it's a sponge. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'll probably give that to Jada. Here's the shade that I got. It is Endless Summer. I love the imprint. I like how it looks like, kind of like waves or like chocolate or something. I could have honestly picked another shade if I wanted like a deeper bronzy look, which I think I might end up using during the summer if I ever get to go out in the sun, because Miss Rona has put a damper on all these plans and I'm really mad. But we're not even gonna talk about her because I'm not trying to give her any light. No. But during the summer, when I do get a little bit darker, I would probably go to the next shade, and I want to say there are 2 shades deeper than this one. But man, like, this is a really pretty bronzer, and it's not glittery, which I like, because I don't love like shimmery bronzers because I ain't trying to have glitter on my face or be shiny. All right, at this point I'm just going overboard because I really like it. Okay, wow. We're gonna talk about all these products. I'm gonna go through each and every one that I used and give you like a mini first impressions review. But so far, just in case y'all don't watch the whole video, which I mean that would really hurt my feelings, this is really, really good. So nothing new to see here. I don't have a new blush, so I'm gonna use my Almar Cosmetics Coral Blush. This is in the shade Deserted, which I absolutely love. I use all the time. I'm a blush fanatic, but I feel like not a lot of brands release blush. Like, it's just not like a popular thing to create, I guess. I don't know. And I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I never wear blush. And then when they start wearing it, they're like, why didn't I start wearing this like a year ago? And I'm like, oh yes, because blush is everything. I love it. At the moment, I'm really loving how my face is looking because it was touch and go about 5 minutes ago, and I was really like unsure of how this was gonna look. I was really thinking I was gonna have to wash all this off and start over again, which I hate doing, but I think we are saving the face. Moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. This pencil I picked up, it was only $2.99. It is the Wet n Wild Micro Brow Pencil. And I believe I got the shade Soft Brown, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I got the shade Soft Brown, which is this color right here. I feel like lately my brows have been pretty dark, and I think that's just because of the shade that I bought. I've been using the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, which I love, but I think I bought that a shade too dark because I was just nervous about picking out a shade. I also need to trim my brows. If you guys watched my brow laminate video, this is what my brows are looking like now. They are back to curling up. They are growing like... If I could make a suggestion, I know nobody's watching my channel, but Wet n Wild, if you're watching, hi. When brands make double-ended brow products, I wish that the cap on this side would snap on to this side, but it doesn't, and I always lose caps. Especially with my Benefit pencil, I lose that cap all the freaking time. So just a suggestion, it would be nice if the caps fit both ends, so that way when you're not using one side, it could snap on the other instead of going onto my table and eventually going onto the floor, which is like an abyss. So here is what the pencil looks like. It looks pretty similar to the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Excuse my fingers, they have foundation all over them. It's a mess. Anyways. So e.l.f. also came out with these really cute little like eyeshadow quads, and they kind of remind me of the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadows. They also kind of remind me of the Natasha Denona mini little eyeshadow palettes that she has that are like 25 bucks and they have like 5 shadows in them. I've been eyeing those for a while because I really wanted to try Natasha Denona shadows, but ain't nobody over here spending $130 on an eyeshadow palette. I don't care. So these retail for only $2.99. They're very affordable, and I feel like they're perfect for beginners because if you're somebody who maybe gets a little intimidated when you look at an entire palette and you're just feeling a little stumped as to like what colors look good together, these are already done for you. You've got 2 mattes, 2 shimmers. I'm pretty sure that's, oh no, this one has 3 shimmers in it and 1 matte. And this one has 2 mattes and a shimmer. I really do love this blue shade that's in this palette, but I don't think I'm gonna use this one. And then they have this really pretty neutral one. They have like a rose gold look, and then this one is more of like a pinky, like mauve type of vibe. I don't know which one I want to use. I kind of want to go with the neutral one and do like a really pretty like gold, very soft look, so I think I'm gonna use this one. I know y'all are probably like, girl, that's boring, but like, it is what it is. If you guys want to see me use these other little bricks in the future, just give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know, say, hey girl, I really want to see you use the pink palette or the one with the blue, and I will do that for you guys. But for today, we're gonna take it down Neutral Street and do something a little bit more chill. So this little bite-sized palette is called Cream and Sugar, and I think that's really cute. Oh yeah, this one is Rose Water. This one is Berry Bad, and this one is Carnival Candy. So I'm taking a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe JH30 brush, and I'm going into this cream color shade just to like set my lid. So I think I'm gonna break into another palette just so I can get a transition shade, and I think I'm gonna use the Carnival Candy because this one has a really pretty like deep like brick color, which I'm gonna use for this look as well. I'm gonna dip into this shade right here. Each individual pan does not have its own name, but that's okay. I don't really need a name for each shadow. I mean, these little palettes are packing a cute little punch. So I'm going to put this one away, and I'm going to go back into the Coffee and Cream and Sugar palette, I don't know. And I'm going to go into this deeper brown right here very lightly because these shadows are pigmented, and I'm just going to deepen the crease. Sorry if the audio wasn't as good in those last few clips. I forgot to turn my microphone back on after I washed my hands, so sorry about that. Okay, I'm really like very impressed with these little eyeshadows. Like, come on, for $3. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with this gold shade right here, and I'm just gonna apply that with my finger. Oh, this feels very, very soft. That looks really, really nice. Ooh. Ooh, oh my gosh. Wow. That looks so pretty. So I dipped into this champagne shade here in the palette, and it looks champagne, but then when I popped it onto my inner corner, it looks very like white and almost silvery. So I'm gonna try to tone it down just a little bit. I don't love when I bring the shimmer shade too far out. I feel like it kind of makes my eyes look a little weird. That's just me. So I'm just kind of trying to like cover that up a little bit. So I use this shade along my lower lash line, and now I'm going to take this shade right here and very lightly use it to highlight my brow bone. Alright, I don't have any new lip products. There just wasn't anything that really like caught my eye. So I'm using my Milani Easy Liner. This is in the shade Most Natural. This is my favorite lip liner. I love it. Lately, I have been doing something very different with my lips, and I don't think I mentioned it in my last makeup video because I don't know what happened to that clip. But I'm taking a red liquid lipstick. This is by Hard Candy in the shade Girl Crush. And I put like a very tiny bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to blot it inside my lips. You guys will see what I'm talking about if that didn't make any sense. And then I'll find a gloss. This is the Makeup Shayla X Colourpop Lip and Neat Freak. And I'll apply that all over my lips. That's what I've been doing for my lip combo lately. Just some lip liner. I blot the red on the inner pouty part of my lips, and I feel like it makes my lips look really juicy and a little bit more full, which I like. So yeah, since I don't have a new highlighter, I think I'm going to apply this gold shade that I applied to my lid and see how that looks as a highlighter. Oh yeah, that's cute. And to finish everything off, I'm going to set my face using my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions and a quick little mini review on each product that I used in today's video, starting off with the foundation. Now, I feel like I would like this a little bit more if I got a shade that actually matched me. I do think that it is a nice, natural, radiant foundation like it claims. I just think that the coverage is not where I personally like my coverage to be. I'm a medium to full type of girl, okay? I can't be messing around with no sheer coverage. Light foundation, that is not the move for me. Sometimes medium is a little iffy, and I feel like this one is not buildable up to full, so it's really not my style. But if you have good skin, hey, this is a really nice foundation. So the next product that I tried out was the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I had this shade Tan Walnut. Y'all, for my under eyes, it looks okay. I'm about to go outside and see what it looks like in like natural light, but as far as looking at it here on the monitor and in the mirror, it looks okay. But when I applied this to the perimeters of my face, it was a hot, blessed mess, and I was like, oh my god. They do have a lot of shades in this concealer, so I will probably find another one and test it out. I love the doe foot. I loved how thick and creamy it was. It doesn't feel drying, but it's kind of hard for me to tell because I do have a lot of makeup on my face right now. So I will probably give this product another try in a separate video using a different shade, obviously, because no, this is a no for me. The next product that I used was the e.l.f. Halo Glow Loose Setting Powder. Now, I feel like this powder was nice. Did it give me a glow? No. Did it blur? Not really. So I'm not 100% sold on this either. And when I compare it to my Wet n Wild, which I think this one was $6 if I'm not mistaken, and my Wet n Wild that is like 2 times the size is like 5 or 6, maybe it's the same price. And that powder does an amazing job at blurring. It is not super mattifying where you feel dry, but this one I was expecting to have like a glow, but I just don't. So I don't think I'll be keeping this one either. I mean, I don't know, because I say that, but I like hate returning stuff, so I'll probably end up keeping it and just biting the $6, like whatever. But yeah, this one, I'm not like totally in love with it. So if you guys see this on the shelves and you are somebody who likes like a dewy, radiant little look for yourself, I wouldn't buy this because the glow, I don't know where it is. Moving on to the bronzer, y'all. Get ready. This is about to be my favorite bronzer. I'm about to wear y'all out. using this in future videos because it smells so good. It is such a really nice color, and now that they broadened the range, I'm not sure when exactly they added the other shades to this collection, but hey, I'm here for it, and if you guys have not tried this out, y'all need to. It is a little bit more expensive when it comes to drugstore products because I want to say this was $13, but my Sephora bronzer was $20. So if I can save $7 and go to Target or CVS and pick this bad boy up, I'm going to, because it looks very, very natural. It's not a shimmery bronzer, so you can use it as like a dual contour bronzer moment, which is what I like to do. I don't contour using like a cream product much at all anymore. I just kind of rely on a bronzer, and this one, it's about to be my new bae. The next thing that I tried out was the brow pencil by Wet n Wild. This one is probably not the best. It is a very stiff pencil, and in my head I was like, well, I think this will be really good for getting like those brow strokes, you know, those really nice fine strokes, but you almost kind of have to like push down on your skin to apply it, and it may work better without having foundation on underneath. And then last but not least are these little eyeshadow palette little brick things from e.l.f. I think that they are more than worth the $2.99. These are amazing. I mean, you saw how the shimmers looked. You saw how easy it was to apply. The shadows blend really nicely. The mattes blend over the mattes really well. The color is there. I mean, $3. And if you wanted all four of them, you're gonna spend 12 bucks. And that's still less than a regular size, like 15 pan eyeshadow palette. And you get a decent amount of colors. I do wish that they would come out with a couple more. Maybe they will, with like some bright colors. I do think that these two look pretty similar, so I wouldn't mind if they didn't give us one of these and gave us another one, you know, in place of one of these, because they do look pretty similar, but that's just my opinion. I'm not also like a big pink eyeshadow person. This one I'm definitely going to be using in the future because I love blue eyeshadow. Like, oh my god, it looks so good. So yeah, I think that is it. That's all the products that I tried out in this video. If you guys like these kinds of videos and you want to see more, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. How many times am I going to say video? Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye! So I just went to the bathroom after I filmed that video, and I was like, all right, cool, one video down, like 3 more to go. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, wow, you forgot mascara. How dare you? So I'm putting on mascara now. I just almost hit myself in the eye. This is the Essence Lashes of the Day Super Volume Mascara. You can get this at Ulta or CVS, I believe, and it's only like $2.99 or $2.49. It's super affordable, and it's almost just as good as the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So now that I don't look like a gerbil anymore, I can go ahead and record more videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.